subconscious mind is never short of ideas. There are within it an infinite number of ideas ready to flow into your conscious mind and appear as cash in your pocketbook in countless ways. This process will continue to go on in your mind regardless of whether the stock market goes up or down, whether the pound sterling or dollar drops in value. Your wealth is never dependent on bonds, stocks, or money in the bank. These are really only symbols, necessary and useful, but only symbols. So as you go to sleep at night and you say to yourself, wealth, success, wealth, success. Well, you admit there is such a thing as wealth. You admit there is such a thing as success. The infinite can't fail. The infinite is within you. You're born to win. You're born to succeed. Just take these two words. What happens? They activate the latent powers of your subconscious, and you're compelled to succeed. You're compelled to be wealthy. The point I wish to emphasize is that if you convince your subconscious mind that wealth is forever circulating in your life and there's always a surplus, you will always and inevitably have wealth regardless of the form it takes. It has taken the form, as you know, of an amalgam of copper and tin or zinc or something right now. It hasn't any intrinsic value. You use a piece of paper, don't you? The only value it has, the value that we place upon it. The government says this $10 bill will buy so many oranges and all that. All it is a piece of paper. It isn't even silver, it's not even gold. There are people who claim that they're always trying to make ends meet. They seem to have a great struggle to meet their obligations. Have you listened to their conversation? In many instances, their conversation runs along this vein. They're constantly condemning those who have succeeded in life and who have raised their heads above the crowd. Perhaps they are saying, oh, that fellow has a racket, he's ruthless, he's a crook. This is why they lack. They're condemning the thing they desire and want. The reason they speak critically of their more prosperous associates is because they're envious and covetous of the other's prosperity. The quickest way to cause wealth to take wings and fly away is to be envious, jealous, or criticize and condemn others who have more wealth than you. You can rest assured that that will impoverish you and bring more and more lack into your experience. There is one emotion which is the cause of the lack of wealth in the lives of many people. Most people learn this the hard way. It is envy. If you see a competitor depositing large sums of money in the bank and you have only a meager amount to deposit, does it make you envious? The way to overcome this emotion is to say to yourself, isn't it wonderful? I rejoice in that man's prosperity. I wish for him greater and greater wealth. And you're selfish when you do that, because what you're wishing for him, you're creating in your own mind, body, and experience. To entertain envious or jealous thoughts is devastating, because it places you in a very negative, destructive position. Wealth flows from you instead of to you. If you are ever annoyed or irritated by the prosperity or the great wealth or success of another, claim immediately that you truly wish for him greater wealth and success in every possible way. This will neutralize the negative thoughts in your mind and cause an ever greater measure of wealth to flow to you by the law of your subconscious mind.